Fala galera, bom dia a todos, sejam bem-vindos a mais uma livezinha aqui no canal. Se possível, sabe, deixa aquele likezão aí, se inscreve no canal, rapaziada. Domingo ao vivo. Bora fazer aqui, rapaziada, alguns jogos, beleza, mano? Divisões, evento aí, X1 também. Quem quiser jogar com nós aí, chega junto, fechou, rapaziada? Vamos fazer aqui, mano, esses eventos aqui contra a IA, eu já finalizei todos. Vamos finalizar aqui esse evento aqui, mano, da Brazilian Clubs. Vamos tentar aqui pegar essas 50 moedinhas, fechou, rapaziada? Bora que bora, rapaziada, vamos pra cima. Deixa eu só conferir aqui o áudio, mano, como é que tá pra vocês aí, se tá bacana. Parece que tá beleza, não é isso? Galera, vamos lá, rapaziada. Vamos fazer aqui esse eventozinho pra nós farmar essas moedinhas aqui, mano. E aí, galera, vocês conseguiram aí tirar moedinhas aí grátis, mano? Eu ainda consegui 1000 moedas, rapaziada, hein? Dei sorte ali, mano. O cara também tá com um time genérico ali do Corinthians. Vamos lá, mano, vamos tentar aqui derrubar aqui essas moedinhas, fechou, rapaziada? Vamos que vamos.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Jorginho, the kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose. Slowly...
That could spell trouble. They're urgent. And a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Jogadores da Liga Brasileira, mano,
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Gabriel. Looking to play him in. Memphis Depay. Spread out to the left. No, it's come to nothing. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Looking for the run, and he plays one through. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot could be on. Chance!
O cara puxa a marcação no lado.
Goal! Corinthians!
Esse cara é lento.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Flamengo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Gabriel.
Meu Deus, cara, o cara bota a bola pro jogador.
Corinthians are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems.
Real chance!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Swung over. Now he's off and running. Pulgar. De la Cruz. And it's Jorginho. And here's Gabriel. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's intervened well there. Jorginho. And the counter is on. And the shot! Oh, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is expertly dealt with. Pulgar. Chance here to counter. Pulgar. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that's really well manoeuvred. Passing nice and neat. He's through here. Can he finish?
Boa.
Goal! Flamengo! And the comeback is complete. So, and the first half is done. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Flamengo are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. That gets things going for the second half. He's in space and looking for options. That pass has been well intercepted. Jorginho. Gabriel. De la Cruz. Pulgar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's a key interception. That has been slung wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's neat. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Zico. Well read, nice interception. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Real chance, shot a goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Memphis Depay. It's a good run down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that has not gone well. No way through. And it's Memphis Depay. Well seen, saw that coming. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Memphis Depay. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to...
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Bora lá. Esse desafio aqui do Oceanote aqui, mano, tentar.
Neymar is over the first kick. And he has done his bit.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Batistuta is the next to run the gauntlet.
Yeah, good pen that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Schneider is looking to do his bit. Big character, big moment, big save. Messi will take their second. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there, fantastic save.
Borussia Dortmund with this chance to pull two clear. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Troyes are looking to him to tie things up.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Ronaldinho is the fourth man to step up. Oh, Cooley does it.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Troyes at the point of no return. What poise! What noise!
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
So it is all down to him now. No pressure. Oh, he saved it!
Caraca, Robertão.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Borussia Dortmund are looking to save match point.
Ah, mano, que é
He's
isso, velho.
missed it, and it's all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take.
Isso aqui foi bugado agora, viu? Bora lá, nossa amada liga, rapaziada. Estamos aqui, mano, com 3 derrotinhas seguidas, hein? O negócio aqui tá feio. Cara, não sei se esse Messi aqui é melhor do que o meu. Armador criativo. O problema desse Messi aqui, mano, que ele é ala, né? Mas é praticamente quase igual, mano. Diferença ali só de velocidade e aceleração. Deixa esse mesmo aqui pra nós testar. Vamos lá, galera. Vamos pra Liga Efootball, mano. Um passe de divisões, não é isso? É o que temos no momento aqui no jogo. Eita, só vem casca grossa aqui pra nós, viu? Tem moleza não, viu? Você tá doido, bicho. É só correria, viu? Aqui na Liga Efootball não tem moleza não, viu, galera?
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Ronaldinho, there he goes, motoring forward. Oh, he's played it in low, brilliantly cut out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Platini. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. Makaleli. Now Platini. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. It's their second corner of the game. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Ibrahimovic carries the ball down the right. Tries to pass it through. And here's Suarez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a good run down the left. And this is Messi. And it's Roberto Carlos. Baresi. So we're still where we started, right? Goes for the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Oh, Messi.
Pull it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's had a hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's managed to get free. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, that is very close.
Rijkaard brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Cannavaro does well to get it back. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Messi. Messi!
Nossa senhora,
And
bicho.
somehow it stayed out.
Foguetaço, hein?
Ronaldinho. And here's Cruyff.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Gullit. Gullit going face to face with his great rival.
Oh, great feat that.
Gullit
Oh,
with an air of
okay.
confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run
Fazendo
had
muito.
balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And here's Suarez. And that's play. Shoots!
Aí,
Big
boa.
moment!
Se
Massive goal!
antecipou, Cruyff.
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they...
It's Ronaldinho! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Borussia Dortmund leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. Damn it! And he comes up trumps again. And this could be the final action of the first half. No, no way through. He's tried one! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Aí, mano, jogamos bem, viu,
The
rapaziada?
scoreline offers a fair reflection
essa
of
pegada aí,
the
né,
level
mano?
of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did
Só que
most
aqui o
of
que
the probing.
acontece, mano?
A
O
little
sistema
more
muda, né,
penetration,
rapaziada?
I think, should help them get the job done.
Borussia Dortmund leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
O problema é que o jogo, mano, ele não permanece naquela mesma pegada, né? Você começa jogando bem no jogo, entendeu? Daqui a pouco o jogo muda o sistema, pô. Primeiro tempo só deu nós, segundo tempo só vai ser do cara, você vai ver.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Davids hurtling down that right flank. Luis Suarez, shot at goal! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Lovely bit of skill. Davids. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Suarez. And he welcomes it in. Oh, nice touch. He has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Lampard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Goes without saying, that was poor. Cruyff is herring after that one. Now it's Ibrahimovic. In with the challenge.
Gol, sai pra lá.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Maldini is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs the...
He's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Cáceres. Cáceres, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Messi. That's good play. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Platini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids. And it's Maldini. Lampard. Ibrahimovic puts his foot on the gas. That's a good ball out wide. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Lampard. And that is expertly dealt with. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Não, pra trás não, vacilão.
Messi. Well, that
Olha
has not
só,
gone
mano.
well.
Dois caras na frente sozinho, mano. O cara consegue fazer o passe errado, bicho. Pelo amor de Deus, velho.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Platini. And it's Hullet. Davids. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way past. He's picked his way through. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to Luis Suarez! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Suarez really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Tries to play it through. That's a throw. And that has put paid to that. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And Cruyff! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Takes the shots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay...
And we're done.
Boa.
So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win
mano,
achieved
aqui
through the right
literalmente,
balance
rapaziada,
of
aquele
industry and inspiration.
Que é
A
quando eu me fala
really
pra ligar
satisfying
assim, tu
day's
não vai ganhar
work.
esse aqui, mano.
Cruyff taking
Não
in
vai
the
jogar nada.
accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So,
Jogando
Jim,
bem.
how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Borussia Dortmund definitely impressing me here. Especially the way
Conexãozinha
that...
estável, não é isso? Show. Quando tá assim, galera, até que vai, mano. Eu devido aqui morar aí longe do servidor, mano, é foda, rapaziada. Felizmente a conexão pra mim aqui é complicado, hein. É, mano, o time do cara aí é bom, jogava bem, né. Só que é aquela coisa, pô. O ataque do homem, velho. O Ibra. O B e o Gullit, velho. Time massa do cara, hein? Bora puxar mais jogo, mais um jogo aí. Galera, não esquece de deixar aquele likezão, fechou? Deixa o likezão aí pra nós, rapaziada.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think we'll find it very hard.
He's had a shot! In for the pieces!
É, rapaz, se prepara, mano. Um jogo tu é um pro play, no outro tu é um... Mano, e o pior que esse timezinho, mano, é foda, velho. Parece que o cara já vem sabendo que vai ser aquele jogo embaçado, né?
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Drogba. Now it's Drogba. Ah, that's a fine interception. Ronaldinho. Schneider.
Deus, cara.
Oh, that's a... and a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Son Heung-min. Cruyff. And they've got rid.
Eita, mano, se prepara que aqui vai ser o jogo, hein? Aquele jogo.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Oh, super! Ronaldinho!
Só vai pra nós também,
Loose now and they want to get it back.
Só vai pra nós, pô.
Now it's Luis Suarez. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Saliba.
Dá César o que é de César.
Marseille looking to pass their way through. Cruyff. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Marseille finding their passes. Now there's a fight and the shot!
Meu Deus, cara.
Goal!
É uma facilidade, pô.
2 up now.
Pelo amor de Jesus Cristo, hein?
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Roberto Carlos. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Araujo cuts out the pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos.
Dificuldade de Roberto Carlos, mano, passar aí com essa bola.
And it's Drogba. And this is Son Heung-min.
Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ah, acho que esse maninho deve estar usando IA.
Rice.
Não é possível, não.
And it's Cruyff. It's Schneider.
É?
That is a great pick
Pelo
out.
amor de Deus,
He's
cara.
found a way through. Shot, surely! And he's there to clear it. Schneider. And he's chosen to go back. It's a good spell of possession, this. Great vision. And he's cut it out. Ronaldinho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And they're back on the ball again. Bergomi. Played back in. Lovely passing, lovely header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Rice. Drogba. And it's Schneider. Look at the space here. Takes a shot!
Pelo amor de Deus, pô.
Euphoria,
Errado isso aqui,
utopia,
mano.
and they are cavorting.
Minha zaga não marca um passe certo, bicho. O cara tudo dele dá
And they are
certo.
pulling clear here.
Meu Deus, cara.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do
jogo
to
você
you.
joga bem, pô.
Yeah, well, the
Você joga
opposition had
porcaria,
plenty of warning
mano.
here, Peter.
Olha isso,
Look
né?
at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. And here's Cruyff. That's a delicate pass. And it's
É só
half-time here.
lançamentozinho por cima, pô.
Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Here we go again then. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And here's Drogba. And this is Son Heung-min. They're urging him to shoot. Climbs up big! The referee has given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Schneider. Schneider, big header! He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely, now then. And that is expertly dealt with. Son Heung-min. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred...
He's through and all
Você
alone!
é doido, mano. Que carrinho espetacular, hein?
Suarez had a
Como é que faz
really
isso, hein,
good go
rapaziada?
at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Ah, não sei. Se aqui não tiver ajuda da IA, mano.
Rice. Oh, he's found support
É,
out
louco,
wide.
que carrinho, hein?
He is through here. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Son Heung-min. That has not gone well. Rice.
Ainda tem uns pau na brecha, bicho. Uns pau na brecha que fala que a IA não ajuda.
That is good strength.
Pelo amor de Deus, mano.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
O time não consegue jogar, pô.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
O time é um time de juvenil, pô.
Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Knocks it into space.
Ah, pra frente, pô.
Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. Jordan Henderson tries to play it through. Bebeto gets into a good position. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Knocks it out wide. He's in a good position here. Messi. This is a chance for Borussia Dortmund to break. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Schneider. Mbappe. Oh, good read. Goes for a shot! It's in! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautiful.
It's Luis Suarez! Really well taken goal. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
There's the shot! And he hits the net! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
It's become a case of men against boys. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Bebeto. Bebeto! Oh, denied at the last.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
So, third corner of the game. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto
Olha como o
Carlos.
time do Cabo se
nice
recompõe,
touch.
mano, voltando. Meu time no full
And it's
ataque,
Rijkaard.
praticamente.
That's
Pelo
been
amor de Deus,
intercepted.
mano.
That's great positioning. So
Esse é o
good
cara que
from
faz isso, é?
Mbappe. Baresi spots it
Eita,
and
Iavé,
intercepts.
Essa porra dessa IA, mano, veio pra
Slightly
acabar com o
better
jogo
ball
mesmo.
would have led to a very different outcome
Felizmente,
there.
né?
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Rummenigge. Played in by Roberto. He's got tall. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Isso aí, mano.
And that is as far as it goes. Borussia Dortmund cannot spin this any other way. They came up against...
Eu acho que o sonho de todo mundo que joga esse jogo aqui seria um filtrozinho, rapaziada, viu? Se é Konami, mano, bota um filtro aqui, mano, pra desligar aí desses caras que usam IA, mano. Seria uma boa, viu? Mano, essa carta do Rui Costa não é tão ruim, mas não sei por que não rende, velho. Eu acho que essa carta aqui é melhor do que essa do Ronaldinho, hein? Se brincar. Ó, o passe dele é ótimo, mano. Rasteiro alto. Vamos lá. Velocidade igual. Aceleração. Praticamente a mesma coisa, não é isso? Força no chute. Bem melhor. Contato físico. Melhor. Equilíbrio. Igual. Mas nessa torna uma carta melhor, mano. Mas o foda, bicho, é que não rende. E os dois são armador criativo. Não sei porquê. Vamos lá. Fala, Leandro. Bom dia, mano. Seja bem-vindo. Obrigado pela presença aí, Leandrão. Como é que você tá, meu parceiro? Tudo em paz aí? E aí, tá acordando agora também?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow. Beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well.
Roberto Carlos!
Que isso, Robertão.
And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
It's a throw-in.
Salve, Thales. Bom jogo, mano. Corre sim, Leandrão. Vamos lá, Thalisão. Bom jogo pra você, mano, aí, hein?
Roll goes steaming forward. He might be in here. It's Roll! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Já tomou
He's the
aquele
one
cafezão,
player
Leandrão?
you want on the ball running at defenses,
O William vai fazer
and
ainda,
that's
mano.
precisely why.
Thales.
Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. Rui Costa. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rummenigge!
Ave Maria,
Well, the
mano.
finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier
Cara,
when you
eu
have people who are
sinceramente, mano,
willing to go beyond the
nesses
defense like that.
últimos jogos aqui na Liga de Futebol, rapaziada, é só derrota, viu, mano? Eu acho que a Konami escolheu minha conta pra
Serginho.
que fosse só
Inviting
derrota.
looking ball that. Now it's Gnabry. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Maravilhoso, hein?
Hazard looking to penetrate opposition lines. That's gone for a throw-in. Swung over. And it's Gnabry. Now the cross. There's the header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better
Muito obrigado,
timing
Emrão.
was all that was required.
Resolvi abrir essa livezinha hoje. Hoje domingão, mano, mais cedo, né? Só pra nós brincar aqui um pouco, mano.
Roberto Carlos. First quarter of an hour gone. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Que isso, meu garoto.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Raul. That is ended up in no man's land.
Olha isso, Rui Costa.
Good ball, good
Por isso que
take.
não vai ser titular no nosso time,
Hazard.
pô.
Hazard going face to
Bola
face with his great
criada, mano.
rival. Oh, good read.
He read that
Bola vai
really
pro
well
cara,
and
eu-
stopped it.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rui Costa. Rummenigge. That is good alertness. Luis. It's Luis Suarez!
É, aí, Thalisão, aí você deu a bola pra nós.
Borussia Dortmund!
Logo no pé do pistoleiro.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all.
Fala, Jefferson, bom dia,
Expertly
mano.
done.
That's just
Seja
a
bem-vindo aí,
fabulous,
obrigado pela
fabulous
presença.
finish.
Tamo junto,
Anything
Jefferson.
that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first moment of real significance. Messi!
Nossa senhora.
Oh, nearly, but nearly
Fosse
is
um Messi
nothing.
aqui, Blitz Cooler.
Well, to put it this way, he's
Dava certo.
probably made better decisions.
And it's Luis Suarez. Rummenigge. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Very nicely done.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gets a
Falta
good
visão.
foot in there. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cannavaro.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Suarez.
Borussia Dortmund really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. There they go, hunting again.
Davids. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mano, você sabe, rapaziada, quando o cara tá usando IA, mano. Você vê aqui, ó, esse jogo aqui é
Gnabry.
totalmente diferente do aquele anterior, mano. Nada a
Threads
ver,
one
entendeu?
in. He's being urged to shoot.
Você vê que quando o cara joga aqui, ó, é mérito
Not
dele,
pretty,
mano.
but it gets the job done.
Lá
Looking
naquele
for the
jogo que
run.
eu tava jogando,
And this is Luis Suarez.
lá eu sabia que
That
a
looks a cracking ball. And the flag
IA,
has
mano,
stayed down.
fazia praticamente a
Serginho
marcação
lays
pro
it
cara, velho.
forward. Serginho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Not the most accurate pass. Rui Costa. And this is Luis Suarez. And we hit
Bom primeiro
half-time.
tempo, mano. Só fiz o gol porque
A very
zagueirão
combative,
lá e
competitive
entregou a
half with
rapadura, né?
just the one decisive moment.
Jogão.
It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team
Galera,
linked
obrigado a
up
todos
very
pela
well and
presença aí,
has been
rapaziada, hein?
organised.
Mostra aí Domingão
Hence
pra
their
geral,
position.
mano.
They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Borussia Dortmund head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Mano, o jogo de ontem deu um quebra... Ah, onde? Lá no salão lá? Bom dia, Thales, mano. Vou me inscrever no canal. Obrigado, mano. Tamo junto aí. Agradeço demais aí a inscrição e o like, beleza? O jogo tá bom, mano. O jogo tá show. Só aquele vacilozinho lá que tu entregou lá pra nós.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Rui Costa. And this is Luis Suarez. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, that's ambitious. Missed by a fraction.
Ixi, foi, Leandrão. Ixi, mas foi o quê? Foi briga de
Davids
palmeirense
does
contra
well to get it
flamenguista,
back.
essas coisas assim, mano.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Azar. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pô, Rui Costa, o Davids estava
Can he
sozinho
get
aqui,
it
mano.
through? Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Rodri.
Teu passe é bom, tu erra um passe desse.
Gnabry. Forlan.
Tira,
Well, that is one way to stop him.
tira, tira,
Just
tira.
he's gone for goal.
Boa, Pitechek.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Gnabry with the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. In once he rises.
O Haaland, velho.
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Aí é foda, hein, Leandrão? É foda, né, mano? Nem compensa, velho.
Serginho. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Gnabry. Just about up to the hour now. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That ball looks a good one. Goes for a shot!
Boa, Suárez. Vamos.
Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rodri.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And it's Gnabry. Early ball. And that should get the job done. This looks promising. Oh, shooting chance!
Aí não, velho. Toma um gol aí não, mano.
It's there!
Oh, meu Deus, velho.
Just one goal in it now! Game on! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Sei lá, mano. É muito perigoso você tá Assistindo jogo assim, entendeu? Onde fica duas torcidas, pô. Eu acho muito perigoso, Leandrão, entendeu? Melhor o cara assistir de boa em casa, entendeu? Tá ali acompanhando pela TV mesmo. É muito menos perigoso, não é isso? Mas tem gente que gosta de estar no Funaré, né, mano? Na Fusaca, não é isso? Aí o problema é quando acontece essas coisas depois,
We
né?
have got changes here from both sides, in fact. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Arias.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pass somewhat off target. Haaland might just make this. Ronaldinho.
Eita, Ronaldinho.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Messi. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's been won straight back. It's a really well-measured ball. Played out to the left flank. Played back in. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that
Meu
was
Deus,
vital.
que passe, hein, cara, fizeram.
Dixon.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Check, getting this one clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Caraca, velho.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defense. It's Forlan!
Quase,
Oh,
hein?
he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Forlan has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Cruyff. He's found a way through. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. And this is Messi. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Nicely weighted ball. Nunez. Nunez!
É.
Oh, split
Não, tem mais um
second
escanteizinho
reaction.
aqui.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Desperate defending required here.
Esse aqui é a barra, né? Praticamente é o último lance dele, hein? Lá vem eles,
That's a
tira.
decent clearance.
Acabou o juizão. Boa, boa, mano.
And that will be the
Jogão,
final
jogão,
act. Borussia Dortmund have emerged victorious
Jogaço,
in this
Thales,
match
jogaço,
of
mano.
thrills.
Parabéns aí, mano.
The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Luis Suarez voted man of the match and deservedly so.
Um jogo bem parecido,
Can we
mano.
look back on the
E
game then, Jim?
bem
Borussia
equilibrado,
Dortmund
mano.
really were very
Também
impressive
tem
in the
aquela
way
coisa,
they
mano.
found
Só
pockets
no
of
detalhe,
space.
né? Mas valeu, parceiro. Tamo junto aí, mano. Valeu por comparecer na live. Beleza? Também. Deixar sua inscrição aí e seu like. Tamo junto, meu querido. Cara, ó a maré aqui, mano. Vitória e derrota. Cara, eu tava quase chegando no 1.700 pontos, mano. Aí a Konami pega. Não, Thales. Eu sou do Nordeste, mano. Aqui da região do Nordeste, Rio Grande do Norte. Tu é daí, do Sul, tu? Sou de Alagoas. Moro em São Paulo há 15 anos. Aí sim, hein, Thales? Eu também morei em São Paulo, mano, 10. Só que aí eu vim embora, mano, aqui pra minha região no ano de 2020, né? Um pouco depois da pandemia, mano. Aí tamo por aqui, graças a Deus. Caraca, bicho. Longe, hein? Cara, a questão de enfrentar time aqui, galera, na liga pra mim não faz diferença nenhuma. Agora, se o cara tem um time bom, joga bem e tiver com a IA ligada, meu filho, aí já era, viu? Esse não ganha não. Aí você sai do meio, viu? Um jogo antes desse do Thales aí, mano, joguei com um cara com um time bem mais inferior, mano, um time normal, padrãozinho. O cara botou nós no bolso, pô. 5-1 fora o baile.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and
Shapes to shoot!
Meu Deus,
They've
bicho.
scored!
well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than
É
toes.
desse jeito, pô. Mano, eu tô falando pra
The
tu, Thales. Eu
lightness of
joguei com o
step,
cara aqui,
the
mano.
sharpness of
O
movement,
cara era
the
padrão, pô.
certainty of
De
finish.
prefeitura, eu
Yeah,
acho,
having the
talvez.
thrust to get there is
Pô,
one
mano, mas o
thing.
cara
Having the
botou nós no
composure
bolso,
to
velho.
score is another.
Marcação perfeita.
Borussia
Carrinho
Dortmund are
perfeito, mano.
already
Finalização
chasing the game.
perfeita.
They didn't envisage that.
Aí onde eu falo pra tu, mano. Aí é mérito do cara ou é da IA, mano?
That's a risky ball, you've got
Não
to
tem lógica
say.
não, pô.
Turns back here, probably the
O
best
primeiro jogo da
option.
live aqui, mano, joguei com
Ajax
um mano aqui, o
looking
time
to
do cara era
pass their
top,
way
bicho, viu?
through. And he's picked it up out wide. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great
Acho que o
rival.
time do cara era uns
Well, I'm not quite sure
Três
he
de-
needed to
sei lá,
hold
três
up
de
play quite as
força ou
much as he
mais.
did then. A
Mano, mas o
couple
cara
of
não
his
jogou nada,
teammates
pô.
were very annoyed.
And he's been shifted off it. And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's burst through.
Ah,
Messi!
não, Messi, pelo amor, meu filho.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Messi deserves a
Não venha
lot
com
of
essa não,
credit
pô.
for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well read, nice interception. Puyol. Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
O que irrita é isso, mano. Essa assistência
Costa.
inteligente aí é foda, bicho.
Davids. Rummenigge.
Pra mim ter segurado mais essa bola um pouco, né?
And it's Hullet.
Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And this is Luis Suarez.
Ah,
Pass
meu
is
Deus.
just
O
off
que foi que eu
target.
fiz aqui agora, bicho?
Puyol.
Mancada, viu?
Vinicius Junior. Rui Costa does really well to win the ball there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Aí é aquela coisa, mano, automaticamente a Konami ela vai favorecer
Suarez
quem tem um
really
timezinho
needed
mais
to
em
concentrate on
conta, pô.
protecting the ball.
It's Luis
Não
Suarez!
adianta.
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Borussia Dortmund really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Luis Suarez! No, not the best of headers. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's in on Vinicius Junior! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Roberto Carlos.
This is the time you need that pace.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Nem amarelinho, Juizão. Esse também é foda, hein?
Great ball, and he's in here. Real chance! Now it's crossed into the middle. Cleared away.
Eita, Raicão.
Chance!
Do jeito que tu gosta, hein?
Quick to recover this.
Faltou força.
Oh, what a mistake! The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, good ball! And he's straight offside. Odo. Puyol. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos. Nice physical challenge. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Hullet. Vinicius Junior gets into some space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi, in by Messi. And it's hoisted clear.
Acho que o Messi deixou de ir na bola.
Iniesta.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Ah,
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all,
completamente
having
errado.
had a great deal of the ball. Now he's got space here. Oh, important interception.
É, Leandrão, tá, mano? E é porque aqui eu tô jogando no Play 4, viu, Leandrão?
Now it's Messi.
Imagina
Ball
quem do
looks a good
PS5 aí,
one.
mano.
And it's Luis Suarez. And a chance!
Eita, demora, bicho.
And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Hoje em dia, Leandrão, a questão gráfica, mano, tá fora do normal, pô.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity.
He's having a
Mano,
shot!
olha o gol que eu tomo, bicho. Pelo amor de Deus, velho. Um lance nada a ver, velho. Aí eu perdo o gol daquele com o Suarez ali cara a cara, bicho. Meu Deus,
No
bicho.
space, no
Essa coisa que não
problem.
tem
You
lógica,
just cannot stop him.
Such a
É doido.
well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Ajax are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them.
Takes a shot!
Tá metendo aí, bate o desânimo, viu?
Relentless! Just relentless!
Ixi, vai demorar,
And
viu,
they
Leandrão?
are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply
Agora,
breathtaking
mano, parou,
stuff.
sim.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit...
And the shot!
Aí bateu o desânimo
They've
agora.
scored! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So is this the start of a comeback? He can run onto that.
Ah, Suárez.
Suarez is flagged offside. Iniesta. And it's been given away. Sticks it away. Back to within one. Interesting. A
Ele só faz se
horrible
anima, né?
blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he goes for a shot! He's got away with one there. And he was quick to react. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal.
Borussia Dortmund may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening power.
Shoots! Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tonali makes the interception.
Que fez falta foi também aquele...
And Iniesta. And they're not going to
Pegou
make
que eu
any
perdi,
further
mano.
progress now.
O Suárez ali, viu?
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, easy
Meu
pickings
Deus, cara,
there.
que passe é esse, velho? Os caras parecem que...
Odo pinged towards the front line. Now it's Messi. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a good ball. It's
Oh,
run
David.
loose. Who's going to get there?
Bola, cachorro.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Up he
Poxa
goes!
vida, velho. Olha o gol que o Romanic perdeu
Oh,
aí,
that
velho.
could cost them.
He really
mano, aí
didn't
foi o
cover
fim, viu?
himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Iniesta.
Não tinha nem muito o que fazer, pô.
Vinicius Junior aimed
Era
beyond
só
the
cabecear pro gol e já
defence.
era.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
Meu Deus, velho. Ó, aquele lance.
shooting chance.
Teve um tempo, Leandrão, que eu tava querendo trocar, mano, mas aí hoje ainda não, mano. Tão cedo, viu? Eu tenho outras prioridades, mano. Comprar os pneus do carro, sabe? Precisa mais. Preciso também comprar algumas coisas, mano, pra minha área de confeitaria, sabe? Essas coisas assim.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. This plenty of really nice passing.
Ah, Suárez.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Threads one in. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? And it's can he finish?
Já era.
They've done it! And surely that does it. Perfect time.
O jogo dá um golzinho a você, pra você se animar. Aí você não faz nada. O cara vai lá, faz mais um.
Let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Muito apelão,
well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Brabo, hein?
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There will be 4 extra minutes. Rui Costa, Messi, shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Difícil, rapaziada,
and time is up. Borussia Dortmund were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
Monstro, hein?
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund desperately failing to impose.
Mano, como é que o cara consegue subir, velho? Já volto aqui, pega aquele cafezão pra nós. Mudar aqui esse uniforme. Porque é o seguinte, eu vou me confundir. Vou colocar o meu amarelo aqui mesmo. De lá azul. Time do cara padrão, não é isso? Mas se tiver usando IA, mano, já era, nós perde. Se tiver ligado a IAzinha, já era, viu? Xandão foi lá ontem? E aí, Andrão, quando é que tu vai também, ó? Logo, logo. Vai demorar ou... Tá uns 5 anos aí?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And here's Azar. Lewandowski.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's a key interception. Marquinhos. Rijkaard. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Good, strong midfield. He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Vai mesmo, pô. O Chico vai pegar o beco. Ele sempre falava nesse Brasília mesmo, que é pra Brasília, não sei o quê.
Roberto Carlos. Luis Suarez. Gavi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ele tá vendo assim o que tanto de bacana assim.
Well, he got rid because he was under
Televisão
pressure.
tem pra vender?
Davids did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Tries to pass it through.
Meu Deus, cara, dois caras meus se atrapalhando ali.
Rodri. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains.
Tá certo, pô. O cara tem que procurar lembrar uma melhor pro cara, sabia? Se pra ir lá for melhor, pô. Só que o problema, Leandrão, sabe o que mata hoje em dia, assim, em São Paulo, em Brasília, assim, na capital, mano, é o custo de vida, mano. Se tu não for pra tu ganhar, Leandrão, um salário de pelo menos, sei lá, 4 mil reais, 5 mil, nem compensa, mano. Entendeu?
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Now it's Lewandowski looking for the run.
Porque sim, mano, se vai trabalhar só pra pagar a conta também lá, né? Aqui não, pelo menos está perto da família, de mãe, de pai, entendeu? Eu penso assim, né? Mas cada um tem sua percepção diferente, não é isso? Pensa diferente, ou às vezes... Tudo bem, eu entendo que possa ser que a família da esposa dele seja lá de Brasília, né? Também. E às vezes ela queira passar uns dias por lá.
Now it's Rodri. Can he get it through? Oh, shooting chance!
Eita, zagueirão, hein? Mostrou.
Oh, Brazil!
É, um aluguel mata muito.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And this is Azar.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's well spotted. Koundé. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard.
Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Gavi. Goes looking wide.
Borussia Dortmund truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Cara, meu time não acerta passe, velho.
Rijkaard. And it's Rodri.
Ei, Leandrão, eu até esqueci de perguntar tu também,
And
mano.
they win it back again.
Josiel também vai sair?
Now, who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Eita, mano, é difícil, hein? Tem jogo que é difícil, hein?
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Ó.
And that interception was most necessary. Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break.
É,
They're
aí
really
é foda,
swift.
mano. Você trocar 6 por meia dúzia, né? Não compensa.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. Well, that has not gone well.
Mano, que jogo difícil esse, viu?
And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling
Imagino,
stuff.
pô. E pior que é aquela coisa, Leandrão. Os que estão aí, mano, são já os mais velhos de casa, não é isso? Aí, mano, se sair, Leandrão, essa nova geração que entra aí, pô, não fica não. Entendeu? Os caras ficam 1 mês, 2 meses. Ó, pega o beco, meu filho. Você vê que raramente quem sai, Leandrão, quer voltar. É aquela coisa, mano, tem que dar valor aos que tem aí dentro, viu? Porque se não der, meu filho, fala pra você, viu? Pra achar funcionário bom é difícil, negão. É difícil mesmo, viu? Tem cara que me chama aí pra pagar, Leandrão, uma diária de 200 conto, pô. Acredita? E é porque eu não tenho tempo, eu. Ei, mano, vem pra tu trabalhar aqui mais nós aqui o dia aqui, eu pago tanto. Do merenda, almoço.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, cracking ball.
Eita, Batistuta, mano. Que isso, que golaço. O cara que nem você aí, que já é muito tempo de casa. Vanessa mesmo aí, Chicão. Pô, mano, você é doido, né?
It is a good finish. The odds were
diferença,
against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's
Sim, tô ligado,
wonderful
Leandrão.
striking.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equalizer and we're all square.
E aquela coisa, mano, os caras, Leandrão, podem até ficar, mano. Mas sabe o que acontece? Os caras fazem só o feijão com arroz, Leandrão. Entendeu? Se, por exemplo, ela diz assim, fulano, eu quero que você faça isso. Tá ligado? Não tem tempo não. Não dá certo não, não posso não. Entendeu? O menino do Coronel ainda tá mais pra cair?
Looking for options for movement.
Ah, prela, bicho. Que bola foi essa, mano?
Baresi clears it away. Rui Costa. And it's Luis Suarez. Gets a good foot in there. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Rijkaard. Gavi. That pass has been well intercepted. Rui Costa. Luis Suarez!
O Suarez bate bem na bola, velho.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
É um bocado de janeiro, viu, negão?
Dortmund with the corner. They're first.
E o bom quando você sair mesmo, você vai levar aquela pancada, né? Você vai levar aí 90% dos bens, né? Vai sair com o bolso forrado, hein?
Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good read.
He read
Maria,
that
velho.
really well and stopped it.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now.
É, Leandro, é bom que você vai sair com aquele pacote, viu? No dia que você for fazer o acerto aí, vai ter que levar uma mala, viu?
Oh, smashing
Eu
header.
não sei porque minha barrinha tava no azul ali, mano.
Superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Eu tava achando estranho, pô.
Has a look and plays it forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Batistuta. Good pressure, determined, intent. And Messi!
Ah, Messi. Caiu na perna boa, meu filho. Leandro, traz a mala aí, Leandro.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here.
Vai ser, eu
Much
consigo fazer a
more
tabelinha
in your
aqui, viu?
face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Davids, passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Rodri. Plays a sharp little ball here. Baresi. Can he spark a counter here?
Eita, buraco, viu?
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Decent
Ah,
chance!
Messi, chuta com a esquerdinha, pô. Tirando do
That
goleiro,
was
mano.
no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Não sei se o cara mexeu na zaga ali, mas só que você ouviu o Messi sozinho. Cara. Não vou mexer, não. Cara, eu vou colocar aqui Papai Cris, hein? Meteu um gol aqui de cabeça pra nós. Eu sei, Leandrão, que essa geração nossa aí, pô, já saiu muita gente, viu? Os cabas bom mesmo aí, que é correria. Que quando diz assim, mano, vamos pra cima, os cabas vai, entendeu? Aí essa nova só faz o feijão com arroz. Se quiser bem, se não quiser, mano, manda embora, os caras saem, entendeu? Tu acha que os caras ligam que nem nós? Que conversa, moço.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely aimed pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. Rummenigge!
Caraca, goleirão. Deixa essa bola.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Que isso, mano. Cruza por cima, velho.
And it's Gavi. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ai, se essa
And
bola
the
passa,
danger is
meu
averted.
querido.
He won't be happy with that one. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Goleiro,
Loose ball
filho
now,
da
there's a
mãe.
chase on to retrieve it. He's not got that quite right. Has a shot!
Deu meio, corno.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chuta.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well,
Prego.
that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Não, tomei. Ó.
Mbappe!
Oh, o
Mbappe!
goleirão manual salvou, viu?
And the keeper has reacted superbly
Cara, a
there.
chance dele aí foi,
That's very,
foi de
very
ouro, viu?
good. You can't ask for much more than that.
A chance de ouro, viu, negão? Eita, prela, bicho. Agora eu vou arriscar aqui um também, viu? Eu vou sair mais um pouco do jogo. Vamos lá, vamos lá.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. And he's there to clear it.
Bora, Messi. Isso.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs one. He gets big.
Quase que eu tomo, hein?
Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has been cleared.
Ah, mano. Que isso,
And
gente.
that's it. So it's ended all
Mas tá
square,
bom, pô.
both
Tá mais
sides
até
showing
bom,
battling
porque
qualities
o
and
Maninho ali teve
neither
uma chance
willing
com o
to
Mbappé,
give in.
mano. Foi a chance do
What
jogo,
are your
viu?
thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well,
Chance
a
de ouro.
decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Local major stations.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people.
Owen made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Alessandro Costacurta, it's Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's been won straight back. Cruyff! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Jordan Henderson. Conte. Lovely. And the shot! He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
O Raik é pesado, hein?
Owen. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Van Basten! First quarter of an hour gone, and it's made its way to him. No goals as yet.
Não, lá em cima, Gaúcho.
Cruyff. He's having a shot!
Lá em cima, pô. Não deixa assim não, porque...
That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very
Tá
pure
tocando
ball,
aqui, mano, é
doesn't he? It's
complicado.
great
O cara joga
technique.
bem, driblador.
Now it's Owen. Schneider. He is through here. And he was alert to it. Cannavaro. Messi.
Aí, Messi. Meu filho, meu feijão com arroz, né?
Lovely bit of skill. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there.
Deus,
Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Batistuta.
Olha isso, bicho. Meu Deus.
Schneider.
Cara.
Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Corinthians look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time.
Deus,
they're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Batistuta. And that has left him in a heap. Now that looks a decent ball. Ball looks a good one. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cruyff.
Oh, really well played.
Can he finish? Loose ball now. In he goes again.
Calma, calma, time.
Gets good distance on it.
Não, Ronaldinho, pelo amor de Deus, cara.
Nicely weighted ball. Decent
Não, velho, acaba de dar o gol pro cara, bicho.
Corinthians!
Pelo amor de Deus,
Corinthians take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Automaticamente desconfigurado, pô.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eu acho que esse jogador, mano, deve ter umas habilidades de esticada de perna de 3 metros, hein? Que é fora do normal.
That's a throw. And they've got rid. Costa Curta tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Schneider has been caught there. It's a foul.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
It is a corner, good chance. And that is out of play. It's a pretty loose pass. Schneider, this is promising. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
There's the start of the second half.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
No, again there's no way through. Cannavaro. Cruyff. That's good running with the ball. And here's Cruyff. That's good play. Davids, and here's the chance to counter. Henderson purring through the gears.
Meu Deus, cara. Os caras vão dificuldade pra passar e tocar nessa bola aqui, eu vou falar pra você, viu?
Now it's Luis Suarez.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Saliba calmly anticipates. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Owen. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is good alertness.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Corinthians looking to pass their way through. And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ronaldinho. Luis Suarez. Messi gets into some space. In by Messi.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an
Bola não
absolute
bate no
mystery to
chifre,
me.
não
It
corna ali, bicho.
warranted a finishing touch.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 10. Camisa 22.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Rummenigge will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Owen. Now it's Puskás. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cruyff. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. Cruyff! Another save. Rummenigge. And it's Rui Costa. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. He has found the way through.
Ah, meu
That's
Deus,
exactly
Maris.
what they need to keep doing. Carry on
isso,
plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cruyff! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Corner number 2 then. Baresi can get it clear. Cruyff receives it in a good position here. Van der Ven. Isco. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Ah, meu Deus, não perde essa
Neither
bola
of these two
não.
want to come off second
Meu
best.
amiguinho.
He's
Não
had a
perde
shot!
não, meu querido. Não
He
perde
has
não,
done
velho.
it!
Meu Deus.
Two
Que jogo
ahead,
complicado é
late
esse,
in
hein?
the day, game over surely.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Jordan Henderson. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff tries to pass it through. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Check, gets it away. And it's Isco. Messi. That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a
pouco
better
aqui dessa
team on the
divisão, mano,
day.
porque
Your reflections then,
não
Jim.
tá dando nada
Well,
certo,
Peter,
viu?
I really couldn't see what this team was trying to...
Desde a hora que eu abri a live, mano, pra vocês verem, rapaziada, ó. Acho que uma vitória só, mano. Se eu não estiver enganado. Deixa eu ver aqui qual foi o horário que eu abri a live aqui. Acho que o primeiro jogo foi esse aqui contra o Portugal, né? Derrota, empate, derrota. que foi 2 vitórias, 2 derrotas. 2 derrotas. Ou foi 3? 3 derrotas com essa, né? Um empate. 2 vitórias, mano. É muito pouco, mano. Bora pra esse eventozinho aqui, mano, da Liga Inglesa. Sair um pouco dessas divisões aí, porque não dá certo não, mano. Só joga, 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 joga e perde, mano. Parece que minha conta foi escolhida pra perder esses dias. E o complicado, mano, é que é o seguinte. Tu tenta focar, mano, pra pegar uma sequência, mas o jogo não deixa, mano. Sei lá, chega ali nos 1600, 1650, 1700, mas... É osso, é osso, é osso. Vamos lá.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Casemiro making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
And this is Luis Suarez, and he's cut it out. He can get that clear. He's in a good position here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Park Ji-sung.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And that was very necessary. He's on it, can he get away? He's had a shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Played into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he can clear it away.
Conte. Casemiro. It's Park Ji-sung.
Played back in. He's got away. Saliba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well timed, excellent interception. Knocks it into space. He's through, now is he in? Luis Suarez! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to
sei
level
porque o
things
cara,
in a
mano,
hurry.
toca pra trás.
Tails most
Se o cara
definitely
tá
up.
botando
Oh,
um
he's
passo
been
pra
caught
frente.
napping.
Meu Deus, velho.
And he's there to clear it. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Park Ji-sung.
Tries to play it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good
Essa bola
from
aqui
him.
curtinha,
And
mano.
here's Torres. Now it's Darwin.
Conte.
Pires. And he's managed to get free. Adams does well to stand up to him. Very nicely done. Ball driven towards the far post. Good read, needed to be.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Wilshere. And here's Haaland. He's having a go. And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Out to the left it goes. Perez. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Now it's Darwin. So nearly the perfect ball. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Haaland. Oh, he's bustling through here. And the finish!
Aê, garoto!
Yes, it's in! And the comeback is complete. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defence.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Bora lá. Terceiro e último desafio, não é isso? Vamos embora.
So it is that time again.
Cara, eu acho que esse
Every
meu play,
team looks to write its
acho
own
que eu vou ter que
special
levar pra fazer
script. Moments like this are to be savored. Hopes
limpeza,
are
mano.
high. A good start.
Pra trocar
That is
esse
what they all
colete dele
want.
também, viu?
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena.
Tá muito barulhento, viu?
Well, we're on the way.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all
Esse é
wrong.
pouco
He did well
mais
there,
barulhento,
held his
mano.
run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Tem hora que se incomoda pouco, sabe?
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that was very necessary. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Van der Ven. Now it's Haaland. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Conte. And it's Udogi. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Shoots! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he went Nunez! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Torres. And that's a... And the shot! It's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
He's in a great position here. That is a brilliant interception. Fernando Torres. Now it's Haaland.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's through and all alone. It's Luis Suarez.
Carreguei demais.
Oh, surely that deserved
Às vezes,
better.
mano,
That's
cara,
good
também é
running.
aquela coisa.
It makes life so much easier when
Quando
you
não tá
have
dando
people
certo
who are willing to go
nas
beyond the
divisões,
defence like
sai
that.
pouco. Vai jogar outros eventos que
Arsenal looking to pass their way
você
through.
vê que já tudo funciona, né?
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Wilshere. Wilshere going face to face with his great rival. And here's Suarez. Haaland! Corner number 3 coming up. Højlund getting this one clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rice. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rice. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. One.
He rises! He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Half an hour played now. Tries to pass it through. Rice.
João Cancelo.
Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Can he finish? Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Arsenal finding their passes.
Foot in.
Wilshere defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez has got himself a free kick. That's really well cleared. Referee's given a throw. And that's going up front in a hurry.
João Cancelo.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now it's Højlund. Oh, super find.
There's the shot!
A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution on the field. Number 41, Rice.
Arsenal get the second half going.
Wilshere. Coming on the field. Number
Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp.
22, Bernardo Silva.
Rice. He's on it. Can he get away? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Distributed tidily. Couldn't squeeze it through. Udogi. Rodri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Looking for options for movement. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, and the finish!
Cara sozinho, bicho.
Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both.
And he's had a shot!
O time começa jogando até bem, pô. Aí do meio pro fim. O jogador desanima, parece.
To the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rodri, 60 minutes played. Rice.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Adams gets over and intercepts.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Suarez. Now it's Bernardo Silva.
Impressionante, mano. Como meu time não joga mais nada.
Nunez might just make this.
Rice.
Só fico
Saliba.
me perguntando por que isso.
João Cancelo.
That's a good ball out wide. In with the challenge. Casemiro. Out to the left it goes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Van Dijk clears it away. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Torres. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Meu
And
Deus,
it's
cara.
hoisted clear.
Não acerta o passe, velho.
Luis Suarez! It's loose
Ball,
and there's a race
Suarez.
for the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Rooney. Now, can they get him away? No, no way through. Bernardo Silva. Conte. Udogi. And it's Udogi. And it's Rice. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. Lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. Out of play for a goal kick. Looking to play him in. Nunez. And the shot.
Meu Deus, velho.
Oh, he's
Olha
hit the
isso, bicho.
bar. Oh, and they really
Não é
should have
normal
been
não,
made
pô.
to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Casemiro spots it and intercepts.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Plays a sharp little ball here. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as...
Bora pro jogo, rapaziada. Último jogo aqui do desafio, mas tá complicado, hein?
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I've always liked this guy, Jordan Henderson. Someone who has had unrealistic expectations to live up to, but his athleticism, his improved passing, the fact that he's become more adventurous has definitely made him a much better player, and all underpinned by a great desire and real commitment.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now the cross. Quality ball. Played out towards the right wing.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a throw. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Caicedo. Eze. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a threatening ball. Caicedo. And Gehi. It's a pretty loose pass.
Brzezinski. Luis Suarez.
Oh, important interception.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
It's Brzezinski! That carried quite a threat.
Gusto. Pedro Neto.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Now it's Haaland. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doku. He has found the way through. And this is Luis Suarez.
Rice. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's shifting through the gears here. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Joao Felix.
Luis Suarez.
Jordan Henderson. Caicedo. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for options for movement. Eze. For Pedro Neto. And it's Eze. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Eze. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Eze. Showing great feet there. Brzezinski does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Bola era embaixo, hein? Não era ali.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Out towards the flank. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He could be in here. Eze. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Pedro Neto. And he was alert to it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Brzezinski threads one in. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's got away.
Eita,
All
Haaland.
the way through to the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Pedro Neto.
Caicedo. Played out to the left flank. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Pinches it off him.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Joao Felix, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he had
Ah,
to
meu
make
Deus,
that,
João
and he
Félix.
did
Perdeu um gol
make it.
desse, meu filho.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shot!
Aí tá pedindo pra perder o
That
jogo.
was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Udogi. Now it's Doku. Now it's Eze. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's cut it out. Very little to
Não,
report from an
Cantezinho.
attacking perspective.
Pelo amor de
Jim, it's
Deus,
a
meu garoto.
cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little
Poxa
promise of a
vida,
goal due to
Kanté.
the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
That ball looks a good one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Caicedo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And this is Luis Suarez. Tries a shot! And he's found the net! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Eze. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Doku going full tilt down the left. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's there to belt it away. Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Calma, time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job, and
Real chance! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Kanté. Saliba. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Diaz. Great work on the overlap. He's picked his way through. Nice interception, well timed.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Kanté gets a foot in here. Oh, can he get onto this? Gusto. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. He's in a great position here. Lovely feet. Van de Ven. Fernando Torres. And that will be the final act. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Finalizamos aí os 3, né? Acho que é a primeira vez que eu faço isso no jogo, hein, mano. Que é raro jogar esses eventos, viu? Galera, vou encerrar a live por aqui, rapaziada. Obrigado a todos aí, tamo junto. Valeu, fui! Até a próxima live.